How to build an AI voice agent with no code. Hello everyone and welcome back. Now, if you're looking for an AI voice agent that can help you in reducing your human costs, because if you are just hiring one person to receive calls for your business, then you're going to have to pay them their salary, you're going to have to pay them bonuses, and all they're going to be doing is helping customers set up their first initial steps. So you can do this with the help of an AI agent, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how without having to use any code at all. So to get started, head on over to Go High Level and you can get your free trial. Simply click on 14-day free trial and fill out your details. Once you fill out your details, you're going to proceed with your password creation. So once you create your password, click on continue and you will receive a verification email. Open up your email over here to verify your email. So I'm just going to go on ahead, copy my verification code, and we're going to head on over into Go High Level. Now you're going to have to confirm your phone number. So we're just going to go on ahead and confirm our phone number as well. And once we have done that, we're just going to proceed. So from here, we're going to enter our billing address as well as our country, our state, city, and region. And then just click on continue. After that, we're just going to click on continue over here. And we're going to get started. And just like so, we're going to go into our Go High Level account. Now, once you have signed on into Go High Level, the first step is to go into your settings to get started with building your voice agents. So right now, I'm just going to close up some of our basic onboarding. Go High Level does have some pretty decent onboarding, especially when you're using their business suite. So you guys can see they have AI agents on the left. And once you click on AI agents on the left, you will click on Voice AI because we are focusing on building a voice AI agent. What this AI agent can do is that it can receive calls on your business's behalf, and then it is able to take the context of the conversation and communicate with people accordingly. So go into Voice AI and then just click on Create Agent. Once you do that, you have two options. You can choose from one of their curated collection of pre-built agents or build your own custom agent as well. We're going to proceed with a custom agent like so. Now, once we do that, we're going to move on ahead and we're going to name our agent. Let's say our agent is going to be called Lilia, and we're going to go with English. After that, you're going to choose the voice. Now you can play out these voices to hear what they sound like before you get started with a specific voice. So I want to go with a female voice, but I want something that's nice, so let's take a look at this one.
Hey, Worldly 11 Labs friends, let's talk. Let's have a conversation.
So Jessica does sound pretty nice, and I do think I just want to go with this particular AI voice. You can play around. There are several different accents available and different narrator styles available, so you do have quite a few different options. And then you have your time zone. Now, below that you have your direction, and this is where Go High Level is going to soon going to truly just be out of the park, because right now your AI agent will only have the ability to pick up calls that are incoming calls, but soon they are introducing outbound calling, where the agent can make outbound calls. This feature is coming very soon, so make sure to get started with Go High Level right now so you can take a look at this feature, which will be released very soon. Then you have your agent's initial message. Hey, you have reached Spencer. How can I help you today? Then I'm just going to click on next. After that, you're going to proceed and you can set up your agent goals. Now you can click on switch to basic mode or switch to advanced mode. Keep in mind that once you switch to advanced mode, you cannot switch back into the basic mode, so you do need to keep that in mind. So you guys can see we have a designated prompt over here, and we are going to keep it in the basic mode for now so you guys can actually, follow along, and I'll show you guys how you can do this in the advanced mode as well. So first off, you're going to select a knowledge base for this agent. You can click on new to build your own knowledge base. Obviously, Go High Level does have the ability to create these knowledge bases, and you can go into knowledge base on the left to start, building your knowledge bases. So you can click on create and then proceed. However, we're just going to go ahead into our agent, and we are going to go into our voice agent and proceed. Then we're going to go into advanced settings, and we're going to go into our call time limit is 5 minutes, agent behavior. Now this is really important. You have your response speed, which you can set up as normal, which is going to be a bit slow. Usually this is not something that most people like to use. Then you also have brisk, which is slightly faster, and then you have fast. I prefer to use brisk because this just gives a balance between speaking very quickly and speaking at a, hearable tone and speed. Then you you have your idle time and reminder. The AI agent will remind the contact after a fixed amount of silence during the call. I like to set this at 5 seconds because this means that if no one is speaking for 5 seconds, it's going to remind the other person. So I'm going to click on confirm. Then I'm going to name this Lilia. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and go into agent goals. Now, details to collect from the contact. I want to collect their name and their email and their issue if they have any issues. Now, you can trigger a particular workflow whenever a call is completed. So, for example, if you have a helpline number and you're building this agent for that particular helpline, what you can do is that you can automatically add a workflow that is meant for customer tracking, customer issue tracking. And rather than having to take all of the inbound calls yourself and having to type in all of the issues customers are having in your workflow, this tool will do it for you. So the AI agent will take the entire conversation and then assess what issue the customer has from your helpline number. Then it's going to trigger a workflow and you can select that from here. Below that, you can receive email notifications post-call completion. So let's say that I want to receive this confirmation as a specific, or all administrators need to receive confirmation that the call was received. Now, after that, you have your phone and availability. You can proceed with adding a phone number/number pool, and you can also buy new numbers. You can upgrade to full-time AI employees as well. Then you're going to have your general dashboard and your logs. Now, if your agent goals are very specific and you want to specify everything in a bit more detail, you can head on over back into agent goals. Then click to switch to advanced mode. Once you do that, you can proceed and you can choose to customize your prompt. So this is the general prompt that is used in the basic version. So I'm going to change this. You are my agent 791. You are my agent Lilia, a dedicated customer support specialist at Spencer, focusing on assisting my clients. Your goal is to gather information and, if applicable, use the appropriate tool when the caller's query matches the configured tool trigger. Instructions for handling caller queries. If the question matches a tool's trigger condition, use the tool immediately without gathering additional information. If no tools are available or the question does not match a trigger condition, politely inform a team member and redirect the conversation. Then, general rules for handling caller queries. Stick to provided information only. Avoid asking for details regarding their query and do not repeat the same sentence verbatim. Avoid assumptions and generalizations, and then the script for answering calls. I'm going to keep this as it is and then just click on save. Once I've saved this, my voice agent has been updated. Now I can select the number to call from, and then I can enter the number to receive the call over here, and then I can click on call me, and I have 10 minutes of testing time, which allows me to test out my own AI agent because I do want to listen to what it sounds like. So I'm gonna go on ahead and then enter that, and then I can proceed with entering my phone number over here so that it is able to call me and I'm able to listen to what my AI agent sounds like. Now, all of this does come at a price. There are 2 types of billings that you can opt for whenever you're using Go High Level, especially for voice agents. So when it comes to billing, Go High Level has 2 types of billing. You can either opt for a subscription-based plan or a pay-as-you-go plan. So whenever you're building your agents, you can choose to pay as the usage increases or pay a standard monthly fee for a certain amount of usage. Both of them are decent and truly depend on how you're scaling your business. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.